Welcome to day 8 of Flexibility 30 Days of Tai Chi. Today's session, Building Resilience, focuses on cultivating inner strength and flexibility to help you face life's challenges with grace and fortitude. Tai Chi is not just a physical practice, it's a journey towards building mental and emotional resilience. So if you haven't already, sign up for this program for free by clicking on the link in the video description to receive the full program delivered to your inbox. So in this practice, we'll explore Tai Chi movements that are specifically designed to enhance your ability to adapt and recover from stress, change, and adversity. So without further ado, find a place where you can do some mindful movement. All right, so as always, don't worry about getting the movements perfect, just follow along. I'll be your mirror image. You can have a seat at any time. And so today we'll start off with a movement called shaking. All right, so stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, spine nice and tall, and then soften just a bit. And then what we'll begin to do is just begin to bounce. So you can keep your feet planted and just letting your arms relax and shake out your arms. If you want, you could even do little hops. So really just letting go of any tension. This really helps to release stuck energy from all the joints, all the muscles. Breathing. All right, so you don't have to go very far either, so you can just do slight little bends here, but anything that really helps to release and shake up all that stuck energy and tension in the body can really help. All right, but if you want, you can really get in some hops too, if that feels okay. All right, and then coming back to stillness, and just feel the body. Feel the sensations. And then with both hands together, we'll sync the chi. Breathing in, the arms float up. Breathing out, the arms float down. Feeling into the body. Feeling the sensations. Coming into the present moment. One more time, sync the chi. And then from here, the arms float up in front. As we open the door, then the arms float down, the knees and hips soften. Breathing in like mist rising from the lake. Breathing out, floating down like a soft rain. Opening the door, the commencement. Stepping out on the journey, out on the path. One more time, open the door. This time the arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. Then the arms float down, the palms face up. They float up the midline of the body, pressing up overhead, floating out and down. Holding up the sky. Breathing in as you rise up. Breathing out, floating down, or take as many breaths as you need. Opening the shoulders, opening the chest, decompressing the spine. It's like a good morning stretch. One more time, holding up the sky. This time the hands float up to the heart. One hand pushes up, the other pushes down, connecting sky and earth. Switching sides, keeping the spine neutral at first. And then this time, if you want, you can do a side bend, but always easing in, never forcing it. And then once more to the other side, connecting sky and earth. This time, the bottom hand scoops around as if it's gliding on the surface of the water. The other hand comes around as the dragon swings its tail. It's like you're making little ripples in the water, sending waves out into the distance. One more time, the dragon swings its tail. And then hug the tree, bring it back to center, step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, making two loose fists, draw the fists in towards the hips, soften the hips and knees, and then punch one fist forward, looking with the eyes open wide. Then gather the energy, rising up, bring the fist in towards the hip. Other side, punching while looking fiercely. Letting out the energy from the eyes. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. Punching while looking fiercely. Beautiful. Then circle around, hug the tree, step the feet in a little bit closer if you like. From here, the hands open and the fingertips drift towards each other. They float down, the palms face down towards the earth. Then the hands go forward, the hips go back. Softening the hips and the knees, the hands open and then come back in front. The pebble in the pond. Once again, sending waves out into the distance in all directions. Softening down, the arms open, coming back up. Breathing. One more time, the pebble in the pond. And then circle around and hug the tree and soften. From here, the hands turn. The bottom hand drops down, toss away, the hand waves in, and then press forward right towards me. Other side, toss away, the elbow bends, the hand comes into the center, repulsing the monkey, calming the monkey mind. Breathing in, breathing out one more time, repulsing the monkey. This time both arms float out to the side, then they both float down and drift out to the corner. Circling around to the other corner, making a figure 8. Gentle rotation of the spine. We call this polishing the table, as if your hands are just gliding on the surface of a nice smooth table, making it shine. One more time, polishing the table. Then the hands float up to shoulder height. The palms face away. They drift right across the horizon. And then down. Drifting up, float across, painting on the canvas. We're making nice gentle brush strokes with the hands. One more time. Drift across. And then reverse direction, floating up to shoulder height, palms face away, drift across the horizon. Once again, painting on the canvas. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. Circle all the way around, hug the tree. From here, the arms open wide. The hands float down, the palms face up, one hand on top of the other. This hand floats up and over, down the center line of the body. Other side, breathe in as the hand floats up, breathing out, centering. Feeling into the body, breathing. One more time, centering. This time, both arms float up and over. The hands float down to the waist, softening the hips and knees. Circle in front, gather in the energy. Bring it right into the heart for resilience, for loving kindness and self-compassion. One more time, open the heart. This time making a diamond shape with the hands right in front of the heart. Press out. Sending out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. Turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. The hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. Closing your eyes, you can keep a soft gaze if you like. Just let your body rock and sway very gently, like bamboo in the wind. Feeling into the body, feeling into the breath. And then bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile, expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And then if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart, and we can finish. All right, thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed the flow. And so today, as always, first, type in the chat or in the comments how you're feeling. All right, and then also, today we're going to do our exercise of the day, which is the wrist stretch. All right, so we're going to work the flexors and extensors. All right, so wrist flexion is this, when you point your wrist fingers down, and extension is when you point it up. All right, so we need our flexion and extension of our wrist to do daily activities. So this is going to be very helpful to make sure your wrists stay flexible. All right, so you have to do one at a time. And we have to do one side at a time. So first, hold one hand out, and then you can very gently begin to bring the fingers in until you feel a light stretch on the bottom side of the arm. That's the flexors. So we're stretching all the flexors. All right, so that'll help with wrist mobility. So hold for 10 seconds, see how it feels. And if it feels okay, you can hold for 30. All right, you could bend your elbow if that's better for you, but you'll get a little bit more of a stretch if you straighten it. But for some reason, if that bothers you, then just bend the elbow. All right, and as always, remember, don't overstretch. Just go to where you just start to feel it. All right, because if you overstretch, your body guards and it tightens. And we want the opposite. We want it to release and relax. All right, let's do the other side. So just drawing the fingers back, light stretch. You should feel it underneath the wrist, underneath the arm there. All right, once again, you can bend your elbow if that feels better for you. All right, hold for 10 to 30 seconds, and that's good. And you can do 2 sets a day. Now we'll do the other side. So now point your fingers down and then draw your hand in a little bit more. Okay, that'll stretch the top of the arms. So those are all the extensors of the wrist. All right, you can bend the elbow. Once again, you might not feel it much unless you straighten it, but if that hurts for any reason, then you can just bend it. All right, hold for 10 to 30 seconds. All right, and then other side. So this will keep your wrists nice and mobile. All right. So those are the wrist flexor and extensor stretches. Today's quote is from Jeffrey Gitomer, who said, "Resilience is not what happens to you. It's how you react to, respond to, and recover from what happens to you." Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.